Hey everybody! We have new comic boxes. In case you were wondering, this is Fortnite.
On the bottom. Or no, both of those?
They're both.
Okay.
It's the same box, it's just two different sides. I love when they give you two sides to your box. That makes it much more usable. So CC.
Fortnite.
Marvel Fortnite Zero War.
And as Marvels want to do, when they do a box, they do two boxes.
Because we also have Predator!
That's a cool.
That is good.
That's a cool Predator image.
Hot pink. So, oops, Predator. Because Marvel's very excited about having their Predator licensing, and Predator comes out this week.
Finally legal.
So we will have Predator for you guys. Comic shop news, Siren's Gate. Obviously a werewolf story, unless, I'm just crazy.
That'd be my guess.
Slinky?
At Dynamite, huh?
Slinky.
Well, it's from Dynamite.
The more the merrier at Dynamite.
It's a nice
Tim
shimmy.
Drake flies solo in Robin's series. So get your...
Kind of confused by those words. Tim Drake singular, Robin's plural, but okay.
Oh, whoops, we're not there yet. That was our test book. Sorry, you didn't see that. Unsee that.
That book does not exist yet.
Not yet. Because first, we're going to show you last week's books. Just a couple of them. Agrasuko Out to Lunch, new #1 from Agrasuko. They're so cute. I like them. I had to show them off because they're cute. And then we have some videos to share with you, starting with Dead Lucky, which was on my list this past week.
It was.
San Francisco used to be my home. Special. A safe haven. Not anymore. Morrow wants to turn it into the city of tomorrow. Brought in bots. Trying out next-gen cyberware. It comes with a price. One I'm not willing to pay. My name is BB. Used to be a soldier. Had purpose. A team. Now, just a mech. And a ton of survivor's guilt. I'm not a hero, but I'm here, and I'll fight. Who knows? Maybe I'll get a little lucky.
Okay.
All right, so that was the Dead Lucky, one of last week's #1s. In case you didn't know, we had a member who was a bit under the weather last week, and that's why we didn't do a video. And just so you know, this one won't go super long because even though we've got everybody here and we're doing a video, we don't have all the books. So we've got all the DCs and all the Marvels, all the stuff that most of y'all care about.
And lots of graphics.
And lots of graphic novels, but
And 3D.
A fair amount of our independents are missing.
So also last week new was Elves.
Oh, you know what? I can't do a video for that.
You had a video for that?
Well, I had arranged to, yeah.
And this is the variant.
Basically, all the different L's live inside L's head. And they come out when they're needed. I'm really curious about this
Oh,
book.
I need to read that too. That sounds fun.
I mean, if you want, I can try to get the video really quick.
Sure. You go ahead and I'll talk about the next book. Like, not that I know, I didn't read it. You read it. You want to talk about Golden Rage while you try and find the video?
Yeah, I can do two things at once. Golden Ridge is actually a lot of fun. I'm curious to see where it goes. It's basically the Golden Girls meets Fight Club sort of thing, or Hunger Games sort of thing. For some reason, or not for some reason, but when women are no longer of use to civilization, to the men folk.
Did you just say not for no reason? When women are no use? Did you just say not for no reason? Women, are you trying to say that when women are over 70, they become of no use to men?
I'm trying to say what the book says. Not me, because
you watch him backpedal. Do you see him backpedaling?
There's a much younger woman in the book who seems to be the main character of the book who is infertile. So she is also not of use, even though she's under 70.
Oh, so it's fertility.
So yes, when you're no longer used to the men in this civilization, I don't know why the world's gone that way. You completely lost in what I was trying to do.
Else video.
So, anyways, I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to getting to see number 2. What did you put up there now?
What do you mean?
What book is on there? I can't see the screen.
Golden Rage.
Okay.
You're looking for L's.
Right, but I'm going to play Golden Rage if I can get back to see. If I'm multitasking, you can't throw other things to me, like me having to defend myself for speaking wrong. All right, so here's the trailer for Golden Rage.
She's going to go back and find the L's while we watch this.
Hey, I think our video stopped. Yep, sure enough. I think I might have finally gotten to where
we can show the L trailer.
We can where we're closer to it. Let's do a.
While you finish doing that, I'll talk about the next one, because this is Survival Street, and this is super fun, y'all. And yes, these are Muppets puppets, and they live in the world with us humans, but we are typical humans and don't like puppets, and so they are trying to fight for their survival. And this is Happy. I like it. It's really fun. It's a very dystopian Muppet. I guess I can't say Muppet, puppet book.
Alrighty, and here's the video, the trailer for that. In a dystopian world, all we have to help us are the Sesame Street Muppets.
To help the children.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's good. It's really good. I read it. I read number 1. It's really good.
So now, if I can make it work right, we're going to
CL.
CL, yeah. Sorry, usually I try to have this all set up already, but
I threw a wrench in his works. I'm good like that. We don't have a video for this one, so I'll just show this one while he's trying to figure that out. It's called Vineyard. The Vineyard from Aftershock Comics. And I know nothing about this one. I didn't read this one, but it's got skulls inside of the Great Vineyard, so I'm thinking it's probably not a good thing.
Yeah, sorry, I got rid of last week's descriptions. It's now this week. Not expecting that we're going back to do last week.
Just doing a couple. This is it.
I will say I don't think this is the trailer that I watched, but it looks like it might be similar, so hopefully it's similar enough. Share screen. There we go. Chrome tab. Yes. Share. Alrighty.
Come back.
There we go. So I am definitely looking forward to that one. Came in last week. It was one of Amy's picks last week.
Yeah, I need to read that one too. That sounds good. All right, let's get started and get this over with. Avengers number 59. And Mark Bagley did the Beyond Amazing Spider-Man variant. But we also have from the Avengers, we have Avenger and Moon Girl.
Moon Girl's going to have a series of one-shots, just like Ms. Marvel is right now.
Janoy Lindsay did the variant cover for that variant cover, and Kari Randolph did the connecting variant cover. But still in the Avengers, we have Avengers X-Men Eternals AXE Judgment Day number 2. I just read Judgment Day number 1 today, finally, and got to know what's going on. Got to know. There's this window shades variant. I love the
window shades anyway, as dorky as they are. But this one with Namor and
in a sub, I love it.
That is just and the octopus or squid outside. that is just
Peach
awesome.
Momoko and Logan Lubera. And then the Men of AXE is by Ashley Witter. So there you go. We finally got over the Avengers.
All right.
Which that, of course, is an Eternal, but you know. What is his name? I forget.
I have no idea. I was wondering the exact same thing.
Batgirls is on number 9. 9. Sweeney Boo did the cardstock variant.
It's a very fun variant.
And Rian Gonzalez is still doing those gorgeous, fun 1 in 25s.
Yeah, I love the 1 in 25s. I am hooked. I love the dinosaur. Yeah, I mean, Batman's always had a dinosaur, but it doesn't usually look quite so lovable.
I Am Batman. This is Special Order number 12, and Batman Urban Legends number 18.
Are they both special order?
They're both special order, and that gets us out of the Bat family.
Yeah, it was a small Bat week this week. But it's also what they call, oh no, it's not. Never mind. Ignore me.
Behemoth from
New from Scout Comics.
New Scout Comics. And there is, oops, get that on the shelf so you can see it. J.K. Woodard did the 1 in 10 incentive variant.
And I believe there's some other covers coming for this and several of the Scout books that are in this week. Unfortunately, the world is just that we don't get all the covers all at once anymore. But here's a trailer for Behemoth.
Oh, okay. Teresa is horrified to wake up and find she's turning into a monster. She learns she's not the only one when the government throws her into a
I'm sorry, I can't have them both up at the same time. So,
but you can hear me while the video.
Well, and that made sense. But I mean, I had to.
The government throws her into a detention camp with others going through the same transformation. Surrounded by beasts, Teresa tries to hold on to her humanity by training to become a government weapon as part of Project Behemoth.
You said Bohemoth, like you're going toward Bohemian.
It's Behemoth.
Behemoth.
Anyway, Special Order Beyond the Beyond number 3. Oh, no, it's not Special Orders. Never mind. Sorry. Beyond the Beyond number 3.
Also from Scout Comics. We've got a lot of Scout Comics in this week.
Black Panther is on number 8.
And for those of you who like to get first appearances and stuff, we neglected to say back on Avengers 59 that's the first full appearance of 2 characters named Reno Phoenix and the Starbrand Kid, supposedly 2 of the Old West's mightiest heroes. So, anywho, do with that what you will.
Yannick Paquette did the variant cover for Black Panther. This one is... What are you doing?
Trying to get that to where it goes.
Okay, well, whatever. This is Special Order. Blind Alley. Blind Alley is number 4 of 5. Blood Syndicate. This is a 6-issue miniseries. And we have Juliet Neka did the cardstock variant cover for Blood Syndicate Season 1, number 4. That's a mouthful, y'all. Inyaka Araka Arenas, number 4 for Broken Eye.
That sounds like more of a mouthful. And Naka Yaraka? Naka Uranus?
Turn it
I'm
over.
not really sure. Naka Uranus.
You have to do the Enye. It's Enya.
Inyaka Uranus.
It's Enye. I had to draw the Enye because we don't have an Enye typewriter. Computers, whatever. By the Horns, y'all. This is on my list because By the Horns, Dark Earth.
Kick through the microphone, so let's not clap too much.
You are taking away my fun. You know I am an energetic, positive vibes person.
And that's fine. Just don't be loud.
Don't turn the microphone up that high then.
I'll make sure folks can hear us.
This is not the beginning of our Destiny trip down Facebook Live. And we couldn't even figure out how to make the volume work at
that's
all.
why I'm hoping to fix that.
But anyway, we also have the web store exclusive for By the Horns number 3, Dark Earth. So, and they are in a sea battle with pirates.
Okay.
That ride on funky animals. It's really fun. They talk about, you have to read the thing at the end. The artist and writer talk about their thoughts, and I'm going to try and sneeze, and I'm okay. Sorry, but anyway, they really wanted to do a pirate battle. The artist said he wanted to draw a pirate battle, and so they did that when they came back with the second series of By the Horns, which is really fun. Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty, number 3, yes, and the variant cover is by Simone Bianchi. We also have Captain Carter, number 5. All right, so also in Scout books, this is a Kids Corner, our all ages. If you don't know, we've moved the all ages to the end of the new comic shelves. So all of our new comics are together. And underneath the Kids Corner is our graphic novels for all ages, teens and kids. So these are on the shelf at the end of our regular new comic shelves. And there is a VHS variant, which Scout is wont to do with their kid comics. There's a coloring book cover, which comes with the nice white cover over top of it.
It's a black and white of which cover? Don't just tell them which cover it is.
It's this cover. It's the same cover. It's all the same cover.
So it's a black and white of that.
Yeah, it's coloring book. So like
You
it's just
can
the
color your
outlines. So you can color it yourself. But this outside piece is really great if you do color it, to put it over, lay down over top of the crayon to keep the, if you actually use crayons, to keep the crayon thingies from spreading around. But anyway, okay, so Cat, Dad, and Supermom, and it has a subtitle. What is it? What is the subtitle? What makes a hero? What makes a hero? Yes, I knew there was a subtitle. So, Cities of Magic, number 3. I haven't read Cities of Magic. I thought I was going to, but then I haven't had a chance to read it yet. Any ideas? Will Tempest did the cover. I don't know.
Yeah, not anymore, no.
Okay, so we also have some store exclusives for you this week. We have 2 store exclusives from Beyond Comics. The first one being Daredevil number 1.
They're celebrating the number 35 is in my head, but that doesn't seem right. So I'm not sure. But anyways, they're celebrating one of their anniversaries. And so they did a couple Marvel exclusives, which they let us get some of. This is an awesome, I can't say his name, Jin Yoon variant. And then he also did the other variant for them. There it is, kind of buzzing beneath here.
But we also have them in full art. So we have the trade dress and the full art of both of the 2 covers. So Daredevil, and then a little bit later on.
If you decide you want to get both of them, just let us know and we will make you a deal.
We're all about making deals. Speaking of which, Derek, what are we doing with this book? this book?
You know what? I don't know. I didn't know we were showing it because I didn't have a plan for it yet. This is a one per store surprise variant that DC and Lunar Distribution sent out. If you notice, it's a red printed cover of Dark Crisis #1. However, it's got the additional title, Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. We'll talk about this more when Dark Crisis #4 comes out, because that's when it happens. But the plan all along was for this book to switch names midway through, when something large happens in issue #4 of the story. So anyway, this is a one per store, and I hadn't looked it up. I hadn't done anything with it, so I don't have a plan.
Okay.
So we'll have
we'll put it on display, and we'll let you know.
And have a plan by tomorrow.
But we also have from Dark Crisis, the series of one-shots this week is Worlds Without Justice League Green Lantern.
I haven't had a chance to read this one. If you read Superman.
Also featuring Hawkgirl.
If you each of these are one-shot stories, and I believe to at least some degree, each of them differ in their direction. I'm still talking. Superman, I'll hold up here in front of my face there. Superman, the Superman one of this, you can read as not a Dark Crisis story. It is the best Superman story, one-shot story I have ever read. I'm not a huge fan of Superman, but it is a phenomenal story. Basically, it's Clark Kent. Well, you know what? I'm not sure if it's Clark Kent or if it's John, but looking at if you know the storyline, John went with his grandfather into space, and while gone, aged about 10 years, which is why he's so much older now than Damian. So Clark missed out, and John missed out on his parents during this period of time of his natural development. So this story is, I really think it's Clark Kent thinking about or imagining what that time would have been like had he actually had that time with his son. Like I said, I am not by any means a Superman fan, but this is a phenomenal story. And I can only hope that Green Lantern is the same. It was a long setup for about another book to talk about that book, but sorry. And we sold out immediately of the Superman, but we did get some more in, so we do have it on the shelf as far as I know. We did it this weekend. So I strongly recommend it. If you want to read a really good comic book, regardless of who it's of, you really want to get this book.
That's interesting because I'm not a big Superman fan. And he did say to me over the weekend, you really need to read this book. And I was like,
It is phenomenal. It is phenomenal.
I haven't read Dark Crisis yet, but I'll get there. I want to read the whole thing. So
in my 30 plus years of comic reading and collecting, there have only been a handful of books that have made me get teary, and this is one of them. So I cannot recommend it more highly.
Wow. Moving on to zombies, Deceased, War of the Undead Gods.
This is the final chapter in the Deceased storyline.
So they say.
This is the
homage.
Jim Lee homage cover, an homage to his X-Men #1 covers back in the day.
And I'm pulling this one out to show you because I love an acetate cover.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all, this is just so much fun. So it's a blood spatter bat sign, and then they are inside. I love an acetate cover. That is just really cool. So there's the acetate cover, and then we have Jay and Soletto's black and white cover.
I'm surprised it's black and white. They showed us the artwork that way, but I really figured it would be colored by the time it came to us.
And Francesco Martinez body bag variant.
Yeah, I'm really curious what's inside that. Now, that is a pricier, that is an uppriced book. And it was a limited edition book. We did not get as many as we ordered, so we do not have a huge amount of these. Just FYI.
And the 1 in 25, Francesco Mattina.
Creepy but Wonder Woman.
Isn't that Supergirl?
Sorry. Yes, creepy but Supergirl. I start saying it again.
You
How-
did.
Did that
And
book,
we also have
did this book not come in?
the 1 in 50. No.
Oh.
That's from Diamond.
Oh, that's right.
We didn't get any Diamond books, remember?
That's right. I was going to have you read it anyways because we won't be able to read it tomorrow.
Oh, that's right.
Not now.
Okay. Well,
Um,
that's all the undead.
And this is the 1 in 50, which is super gorgeous. And here's a trailer about Deceased.
Just at the point where we thought we won, it turns out we've always planned this to be a trilogy. It only gets bigger from here. Just recently, a undead anti-life virus has taken the entire Earth, and over 5 years we've lost so many superheroes. They've come together in Deceased Dead Planet to find a cure, to find a vaccine, and now we get to the next point. You're going to see that Unliving Darkseid infected all the new gods, and now we have a war against the undead gods across the cosmos.
Yeah, the undead gods thing is no, that was new to me. I love it.
Brainiac will be a player. We will probably see the likes of Sinestro. We'll see Green Lanterns. We'll see Lobo. We'll see new gods. Guy Gardner, of course, is a character that I always enjoy writing. So he gets probably some of my favourite lines of issue 2. There's going to be acetate wrapped covers. Of course, we've got another Matina Faces of Death cover. And we have some fantastic Dan Moore of variant covers, homages to something that we can't speak of, but I think fans will be very excited. Just like with every other issue of Deceased, we have a big shock basically at the end of every issue.
So every page I draw, I'm going, oh wow, okay, that's happening.
And as always, don't get attached to anyone.
We should.
So I like how they said with homages to things that we can't talk about.
Different company, can't speak of that one.
Okay, so pull up the little notes thingy so I can read the notes for the book that we skipped. So he has some notes. You know, every week I have some stories, I'm supposed to share with you. Cover the Dead with Lime #1 from Blood Moon Comics is part of the shipment from Diamond that we didn't get, but I will tell you about it. It is the Great Plague ravishes England, killing thousands in the first year. Housebound infect homes are marked with a painted red cross, warning of the spread as plague doctors are sent into towns to face the impending doom. So, okay,
It's a
plague book.
The covers are gorgeous. I hate that we can't show them to you.
Also, Deadliest Bouquet #1, a new one from Image Comics. Jasmine Hawthorne was a hard-edged Nazi hunter who trained her children well in the art of espionage. But in 1998, when her complicated past finally catches up with her, it's up to her 3 estranged daughters, Rose, Poppy, and Violet, to solve their mom's murder if they can avoid killing each other in the process.
And we have a video for that since we won't be doing it next week. So let me just throw that up for you guys real quick. So we'll have
There you
that hopefully tomorrow if our missing shipment gets here. I said hopefully.
Fingers crossed. Distorted #5 from Scout Comics. IDW brings us the annual for Dungeons and Dragons. We have a Todd Knock second print for the new Fantastic Four #1. This should have been on Batman, but somebody moved it. But anyway, Future State Gotham. Special order. Not sure who moved that, but anyway. I don't actually know exactly who moved it because she alphabetized it for me, but that's okay. Ooh, no, don't fall. Hang on. No comics were injured in the filming of this video. Okay, Ghost Rider Vengeance Forever. It's a one-shot. It is the first appearance of Necro the Tattooist, a seer who uses his needle to bring dark truths to the surface.
Alrighty.
Okay, and there is an Adam Kubert black and white variant. And there is a Pepe Larraz variant. And also Ghost Rider number 5.
Do we not have?
Which I think is...
Diamond. There's also a Diamond exclusive variant for that cover, which will be here tomorrow.
For that book?
For that cover. It's a variant of this specific cover. It's sort of a gray tone, different colored.
Oh, that's right. We did order it.
They were severely allocated, so we're not getting as many as we had hoped for. There's that. There's an Amazing Spider-Man, and then there's a Alien number 1 for the new Alien book.
Okay.
What?
That's not till next week, though, right? Is Alien this week?
No. Amazing Spider-Man is in a week or two, and Alien is a week or two after that.
Oh, okay. So G.I. Joe, Best of Storm Shadow, one shot. We like our one shots. We also have giant size Gwen Stacy one shot, which, creepy. If I was sitting in my desk and a spider was, I would not still be sitting in my desk.
This wraps up the Gwen Stacy storyline that had started pre-pandemic, and in the aftermath of the shutdown when Diamond stopped shipping comics. Marvel ended up canceling a bunch of things. This is one of the series that canceled, so this now wraps up the story for all the dedicated Gwen Stacy fans. And this is I
really love the Peach Momoko variant. I really love it. It's like the little Barbie dolls or whatever. I love it.
And I almost want to say that this has the entire story in it. I am not 100% sure on that, but I think it might. The issues that were printed, as well as the final 1 or 2 that were not.
So Harley Quinn is on number 19, and this is Task Force XX Part 2. So she says, "Give me your best shot." And of course, Derek Chu's beautiful variant covers. And we have a Ryan Sook cardstock homage variant.
He's going to be doing homage covers for several issues of Harley, as well as some other books. Very cool homage
Harley
covers.
the Girl Wonder. And, excuse me, my yawning, Jimbo Box cardstock incentive variant.
Yeah, that is an insanely
1 in
gorgeous
25.
1 in 25 variant there.
That is.
I'm not familiar with the artist at all, but that is just really, really.
I love just holding little Joker card.
Yeah, that is really gorgeous. So I'm sure y'all have heard that DC's new ownership with Warner Brothers Discovery has gone kind of heavy-handed on axing video projects, $90 million movies and things like that. But apparently they have confirmed that the sequel to Joaquin Phoenix's The Joker is coming out. If you saw The Joker, you know it was a phenomenal movie, but a movie that I never want to see again. I'm glad I saw it. I enjoyed it as much as you can enjoy that. But it was just too disturbing that I ever want to see it again. So a sequel has me questioning things, but even more so is the fact that it's a musical sequel. And Joaquin Phoenix is back playing the Joker. And also in the movie, although I've not heard in what character or what role, is Lady Gaga. So it occurred to me today, Lady Gaga Harley. I think I could get into that. I mean, Margot Robbie is obviously the live action Harley Quinn for all ages. But I could get into an alternate reality Lady Gaga Harley, I think.
Iron Cat, second printing of number 1.
You know, as we're wont to do, I mute us during videos, and I just had the sinking feeling, have we been muted this whole time? But we haven't been. Hey, what do you know? It's a surprise.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. That's the first time I've had that sinking feeling, and it not been the truth.
Oh, we can have customizable tags on Twitch. Okay, whatever. Jurassic League, number 4 of the 6-issue miniseries. We have two watchers who are like, what are they doing?
I'm really glad that wasn't an ad for like
Brett Booth. It's a cardstock video. Cardstock variant cover.
sick
Cardstock video.
Willy medicine or anything.
Yeah. Don't talk about medicine.
Oh, don't
Special order.
read my emails.
Card Lock the Artisan Wraith. What are you? I didn't read your emails.
That was an email that popped up.
Okay. The Locust. The Ballad of Men. Number 1. This is a new series from Scout that the Locust is men turned into locusts. That was a series before, and now we have the Ballad of Men. So I'm guessing there's men left that didn't turn into locusts that are like, oh hey, are you ready to return to the world of locusts? Max's journey, revealed in a series of flashes between past and present, brings us closer and closer to Ford's lair. However, proximity to Ford is the very antithesis of safety, as the fanatical cult leader now seems increasingly ready to devastate everything in the name of his insane religious vision.
And we do have the previous Locust series if you need to catch up. But I remember Joetta read the first few issues and was enjoying it.
It was a little creepy. A little strange. Mindset, number 2. This is just, as far as I'm concerned, the scariest comic book out there right now, because it's so possible that this could happen.
Yeah.
A bunch of college grad students discover the key to mind control and create an app. Yes, you heard me right. They made an app that would allow them to control your mind.
Now, mind you, they didn't have nefarious uses planned, but
no, they actually have. They come up with their rules in issue number 2. It's really good.
But unfortunately, the company that is stealing it from them does not have quite so many scruples.
No, but there's their.
Oh, we did it again,
app.
by the way.
Huh?
We skipped the book we don't have.
Oh, Love Everlasting from Image Comics. Another one of these books from Diamond. From superstar award-winning creators Tom King and Elsa Chartier comes a new ongoing series set in a world as frighteningly fantastical as any found beyond the stars. Romance comics. Joan Peterson discovers that she's trapped in an endless cycle, a problem to be solved, a man to marry, and every time she falls in love, she disappears into another teary saga. Her bloody journey to freedom starts in this breathtaking, groundbreaking first issue. So it's like Quantum Leap for love.
Yeah, that sounds good. The poster that hung in the bathroom here for a while referred to Quantum Leap, but in inverse or something like that.
No, she said, hello, my name is whatever her name is. And I think I probably love you.
I probably love you, yeah. Hang on. Can we throw up the trailer for that?
See, you got ahead of yourself.
Yep. Alrighty, so that's another book that will hopefully be here tomorrow. She now snickers, and I say hopefully. I don't remember where we were after that, but anyway.
I just said mute.
So Moon Knight, Black, White,
Second
and
print.
Blood, number 2, second printing.
And Sarah Pacelli gives us Miss Marvel and Wolverine, cover A. And
This is the
Muhammad
second?
Asra gives us the variant cover.
Is this the second Ms. Marvel
No?
or the third Ms. Marvel?
I don't know.
The first one was Ms. Marvel, Miles Morales, and Miles Morales. And
No, that's Moon Girl.
Oh, it
This
is?
is the first one of Miss Marvel.
Oh, sorry. Reverse that. I said it early back. I thought Moon Girl was the one that was just starting. Miss Marvel had already happened. But my bad.
And Humberto Ramos also gives us a variant cover. This is the Predator variant cover. So they're still so excited about Predator. Scout Comics again. We have Mullet Cop #1. This is Mullet Cop, the flavor of danger. And we have a web store exclusive variant for that one. Special order, we have Naomi #6 of 6. So this finishes off Naomi's little series. Season 2. Oh, stop. Also, Scout Comics Playthings #2. Did you read Playthings #1?
I have. Excuse me. No, I have not. I definitely want to.
John Clark did the web store exclusive variant. Do we know anything about Playthings? Because I don't know anything about it.
At this point, I do not.
Black Caravan, so it's a horror.
It's a horror-ish, yeah. Toys come to life kind of situation. So definitely not something I'm into because it scares the crap out of me. I mean, you know, it really happens. Toys come to life. That's a given.
At night.
Everybody knows it.
They're running around.
I mean, it's not all Toy Story happy. It's kill people. It's homicidal, maniacal toys. Not every toy. I'm not saying it's every toy, but there are the toys. You know the ones I'm talking about. They look at you when you walk into the room and it's nighttime before you turn the light on. You see them. As soon as you turn the light on, they turn their head back. You see it at the corner of your eye. You just don't want to believe it. Yep. Why don't you read that? Because we didn't get it, but you should
Okay,
read it.
Parker Girls #1 from Abstract Studios. This is another one of those missing books. When Anne Graham's lifeless body washes up on Venice Beach, the nation mourns the loss of a popular actress.
Popular.
Poplar? A popular actress.
She's not a tree. She was a real life human being. I don't think we have tree actors.
Police suspect her death was no accident, but Graham's husband, billionaire Zachary Lott, has the best lawyers money can buy, and the investigation stalls. That's when Tammy Baker decides to take matters into her own hands and enlists 3 of her finest Parker Girl operatives to bring the Lott empire down, one shocking scandal at a time.
This is from Terry Moore's and Abstract Studios. It's a continuation of his Strangers in Paradise universe storyline. And Kachu is one of the 3 Parker girls that gets called into action.
Dun dun dun! Predator! Predator! Told you it was coming. They're very excited about it.
You know, I would have thought Marvel would have done a trailer for it. But
And Scotty Young.
Insanely weird.
I love it.
But yeah.
Love it. Love Scotty Young's work. David Finch also did a variant cover. Inihuki Lee did a variant cover. It's not really what you expect from Inihuki Lee. Like a Predator is not really the... But it looks like a picture, which is what he does. I mean, that's what he does.
It's photorealistic like his stuff. It's just not a hot chick.
Yeah.
But
Ron Lim.
I mean, he doesn't only do hot chicks anymore. He did all those flash covers.
Yeah. Then there's this cover, this is Raza. Raza has really done some really creative stuff.
Yeah, and I love this is an amazing cover.
With your
night goggles.
Night goggles on. Peach Momoko, you know we love her artwork, and that is
a really fun Predator.
We have a 1 in 25 from Ryan Brown. I don't know Ryan Brown. I don't recognize that name. Is that new?
But he's done a lot of store exclusives.
Okay.
We've gotten some 616 stuff from that he's done.
Okay. I do recognize Philip Tan, who did the 1 in 50. And he's like, does he have like ice blades in his feet? Is that?
Well, those would be
that's
his
his
hands.
hands. That's his hand. Okay.
I believe they're just whatever sort of.
There's just blades. Okay. They have blades over here too, so they must.
Predators are, as we know, one of the fiercest hunters in the galaxy.
As we all know. Punisher is number 5.
Y'all, do me a favor. When you come in here tomorrow, I imagine most of you have seen Predator or any of the Predator movies. Explain to her that it is not so much a horror movie. Yes, there are scary bits, sure, but it's not a horror movie. It's an action movie. And that Alien, maybe a little more scary, but also an action movie. Not scary movie. Yes, there are scary bits, but not a scary movie. She could watch both of those. And although she may be startled once or twice, half the time she's got her face in her phone, so she probably wouldn't even notice the jump scares anyway.
That's
But
why
she
I
could
have
still-
my face in the phone.
She could still enjoy. You have
So
your
I
face in
don't
the
have to
phone
worry about it.
during everything.
Rad Ray! Number 2. Rick and Morty is doing an actual miniseries. They are going to do a 4-issue miniseries called Crisis on C-137.
Sounded like you said ricking Morty.
No.
I'm not quite sure what the
You
verb
got Rick
ricking.
rolled. Angela Trezina did the variant cover. This one is special order. This is Season of the Bruja, number 5 of 5. So this finishes off the Season of the Bruja. Super cute book, y'all. I really love this. This is a vampire book. She Bites.
Did we have the regular cover for that?
No,
Okay.
that's the cover we got.
Alrighty.
She Bites. And this is the Diana Neneva unlockable variant, incentive variant, which is the 1 in 10. And it looks kind of like a teddy bear, but it's not. This is a bubble gum. Because, yes, this is the 245-year-old vampire.
134-year-old.
135, whatever. Okay. Elsie Baker is a 134-year-old vampire in the body of a 9-year-old girl. Sick and tired of stupid adults treating her like a little lost girl and not letting her buy cigarettes, Elsie decides to hire a babysitter to be her chaperone. Enter Brenda Zielinski, a suicidal teenager in search of some quick cash so she can buy a one-way ticket to Scotland to jump off a cliff. Despite the generous payday, it turns out that babysitting a vampire might be more trouble than it's worth.
Alrighty. This is one of Amy's picks, and Joetta actually had a chance to read it already.
We also missed Samurai Doggy from Aftershock Comics, and during the Fourth War of the Sun, a small dog named Doggy experienced an irreparable trauma. His mother was brutally murdered, and his 8 brothers, still puppies, were kidnapped by a mysterious man. To save them, Doggy fought bravely against the terrible killer, but all of his efforts were in vain, and he was left for dead. What nobody imagined was that a technological vulture scavenging the region for corpses would be the one to rescue the dying dog from death's scythe. Now, Doggy has become Samurai Doggy, and his only goal is to quench his thirst for revenge. Samurai Doggy is a story of loss, revenge, and the journey to defeat the greatest empire of machines and robots that has ever existed.
Yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to this. There's a trailer if you all want to go online to find it. It's over 6 minutes long, so I did not
It's
download
a
it.
6-minute long video
Yeah.
trailer for a comic.
Yeah,
I love it.
and it's in foreign language. I don't know if you guys have realized this yet, but a lot of what the independent publishers do is print American translated versions of foreign creators' work.
We can put a link to it in the chat in the comments.
Yeah, I will try my best to remember to do that. That's a good idea. But it I didn't watch the whole thing. I only watched about a minute and a half. But She Bites, by the way, from Scout Comics. There are several more, like I think another 3 covers coming out that we will eventually get.
So here is the other store exclusive for Beyond Comics to celebrate their anniversary. Edge of Spider-Verse #1. Jun Jin Yun again. The variant, the trade dress variant, limited to 3,000, and the full art limited to 1,000. So we have a couple of these available for you guys.
And again, if you want a full set, we can make a deal. And if you want a full set of all 4 of the Beyond Comics exclusives, we can make an even better deal.
And we also got finally some sellable copies of the 1 in 10, the design variant for Edge of Spider-Verse.
Featuring Aranya.
Aranya, yes. There's that Enye again. It's an
Yeah.
Enye week.
Not an Anya, thankfully.
John Romita, Amazing Spider-Man #7. And Corey Smith did the Predator variant. And Patrick Gleason did the 1 in 25 variant, incentive variant. We also have second print for #4 of Amazing Spider-Man. Oh, hey, you know what? Wait, we forgot the 1 in 10. Get out of order.
Very fun design cover for Spider-Man's new costume.
Okay, so yeah, so we have 1 in 10 and 1 in 25.
I'm gathering from what it looks, his mask is a screen that can change different things.
It's also Patrick Gleason.
Question mark, exclamation mark, and then you got different looks going there.
That's interesting.
From Artist Elite, Death Cage. Is that his name? I think it is. His costume does that also. Their version of Deadpool.
Oh, really? So now we have some Star Wars books. Star Wars Bounty Hunters, number 26. And continuing with the Choose Your Destiny, we have Reva.
This is the first cover appearance of Reva, also known as the third sister, who was in the Disney Plus Obi-Wan show.
And we also have the Choose Your Destiny Keeve Trennis for Han Solo and Chewbacca, number 5. And then we always want to show you when we get cool stuff in. So we're really excited to have gotten a restock in on Obi-Wan number 2, the Pride variant, and we also got a restock in on number 1 from Moko.
But we count backward.
Yes, we do. And that one. But we also got the Mandalorian number 1. So we have the action figure variant, and we have that's the regular cover. Yes, the regular cover. So there you go.
Thanks to one of our fellow comic hub stores elsewhere in the country, we were able to get these in.
So we're very excited. We try really hard when we have requests to get you what you want. So like we always say, well, we can order it for you. We can try and order it for you. And we mean it. We will try everything we can to order it for you. Superman, Son of Kal-El is on number 14. And Rafael Sarmiento did the cardstock variant. And I just love this.
Yeah,
It's
that
so
cardstock
cute.
variant is just awesome. I love it.
And flying up to get the kite out of the tree. I mean, how many times did you lose a kite in the tree and you wished you could just go up there and get it?
All too often. And
Louis the 13th did the regular cover for Third Wave, 99.
Superman, Son of Kal-El also features the debut of Jay Nakamura's Gossamer costume. See part of it there as he's sticking out from the paper, I guess, that he's being ripped out of.
Jane Foster and the Mighty Thor, number 3. That is the Peach Momoko variant, which we love, of course. And Ryan Stengeman did the regular cover. Another Scout comic, we have Trixelle, number 2.
Triskel.
I'm not really sure I understand what's going on in this book. I'm reading it, I'm enjoying it, but I'm a little confused.
Okay. I haven't read it yet, but I remember when you read number 1, you really liked it.
And I read number 2 because I really like number 1. And I'm a little confused.
Okay.
So I can't say, yes, buy it. You'll love it. But I'm enjoying it. So, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm never going to tell you that I love a book and if I don't.
Are you confused because it's in a fantasy setting that you're not familiar with? Or are you confused because you're not sure what's happening? I'm
not sure what's happening.
Okay.
It's definitely a fantasy I'm not familiar with.
But that's not what's got you.
That's not what's confused. I'm not really sure what the character is doing.
Okay.
I know there's a colorful lights that he follows. I don't know. Very
drugs.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I should get Okay, Venom Lethal Protector is on number 5, y'all.
This comic is best read under the influence of LSD.
And there is the variant cover.
Except for the fact that LSD is very illegal and should be, that'd be kind of cool if there was entertainment made specifically to be You
mean like Floyd?
Well, yeah. But actually said out loud.
We have 2 new covers for Wannabes, number 1.
Yep, this is one of those books. Like I said, we don't get all the covers all at once. Wannabes came out a little while ago. It's a fun superhero book. You all should give it a try. All ages. And now we have a couple of other covers.
So I love this because I didn't realize what exactly it was, but literally they're wannabes. They're 2 teenagers that decide to go out and do stuff, even though they don't have powers, to go out and help clean up the
The neighborhood.
the neighborhood. And then guess what? They get powers.
Yep.
So, yeah, they're literally.
And that is the VHS cover.
Yes.
What are those two books? What are the books under the thing there?
Nubia.
Is
Wonder Woman number 790. And it says, "You think I was bad? This is only the beginning, princess." And the Wonder Woman stories also include adventures of young Diana. And they're really cute. I really like them. Paul Pope did the cardstock variant cover for this book. And Scott Forbes did the swimsuit cover.
Very fun swimsuit cover there.
I think she's got a really powerful hand to cast shadow that far down her chest, but whatever.
Well, if the sun were like straight up.
Then in also the Wonder Woman world, we have Nubia, Queen of the Amazons, number 3 of the 4-issue miniseries, and this one is guest starring Wonder Girl. And there is a swimsuit issue from Derek Chu.
Very fun.
They're just
Derek
having
Chu
fun out
swimsuit issue there.
on the beach there. And Juliet Naneka did this gorgeous cover.
Very gorgeous.
All right, so how are we doing on time? It seems like it's taking us a long time. But anyway,
We're almost at an hour.
X-Men Legends. So much for this being a short video because we didn't have any books. X-Men Legends number 1. And we have a Todd Knock headshot variant. And we have a Dan Jurgens variant. And I just thought I would let you all know that Arthur Adams, Immortal X-Men AXE variant cover for number 5 is here. Is here. Yes.
All right, now we're on. That's on the end of the comics since we didn't get ended up being more comics than I thought there were going to be. But we'll have. I'm going to try to send out the emails for those of you who are subscribers and get the email most weeks. I'm going to try to send that out this evening, so you'll have an idea what will be here first thing in the morning.
I'm going to put this here and let you hold that because I can't show it from head down.
And then hopefully by later in the day tomorrow, there's his face. Sorry, I couldn't find his face. We will have the rest of the stuff, and then we'll send out another email when that happens.
So this is Shenron from Dragon Ball Super.
We'll also post on Facebook to let you know.
He's super cool. Alternate brown.
Just as an FYI, he comes in multiple pieces, and he's got these supports to help hold him. Although it seems both Joetta and I's opinion that at least initially the supports are not needed. I don't know if after time put together, gravity will sort of pull him down or what. He does have a good bit of weight to him. But you can probably at least initially display him without the supports. And I don't even know that we have the supports in the right place.
They're in the right holes on the pedestal, but
right.
where they are on the dragon.
What they're supporting, I'm not sure about.
So we also have some Demon Slayer. You have to hold her up.
Is she on her base or is she separate?
She's on her base, yes. And we have...
Love the red eyes. You need to get red contacts. Just on them.
I tried contacts, remember?
I don't care. You need to get red contacts.
And he is holding his sword. That's really cool.
It's not about your comfort.
And then one more. His sister. Which I didn't pull her out of the box. So you just have... I can put her box up here. So there you go. She's a Q-Posket, so she's really cute. Q-Poskets are really cute figures. Pokemon. We have Caterpie and Lapras this week. Derek is doing a great job of making sure we get in the Pokemons and such when they come out. So excited to have 2 more of those this week. Also at Pop, we have Hermione Granger wearing her little sweater. So then we have 2 parts of a 3-part potions class. We have 2 parts. We have Draco Malfoy. You see little Draco there. And there's your little potions classroom. You have to hold it up over there. And then we have Snape, because you can't have your potions class without having your teacher. And then there's the little classroom. Oops. There we go.
And so there's the picture of what the classroom looks like.
So you've got your
There are
two
the
edges in
figures.
your center.
And we do have the third piece on order. All I can say is 2022. I'm fairly sure in 6 months we'll be saying 2023.
So we also have Kid Loki. Look how cute he is, guys. Look. He's so cute.
If I realized that, I would have brought my Kid Loki shirt.
He's so cute. So I think this is in like an anniversary, right? Convention exclusive. Oh, it's a convention exclusive. But this is GN001 Gundam Exia Trans Am mode.
Shiny box.
It is a shiny box. It is a convention exclusive, and it is really cool. Yeah, so those are fun. And last but not least, this is super fun, y'all.
Last
I'm
of
so
3D.
excited about for 3D. Yes, I'm so excited about this because you can't see it really well.
Yeah, it is really much
hold
cooler
it up!
than
Hold it up to your camera. Maybe you can see it better.
Thor Frog in action.
And Gator Thor. It's so cute, y'all.
Yeah, you really need to come in to see it. I can't.
You've got to come in and see it because it's cute.
You can sort of see the horns, but when I get to where you can see the horns, the label gets in the way. The horns on Thor, Gator Thor.
Gator Thor. Yeah. So we have 3 regular graphic novels. We have Creeping from Dark Horse Comics. We
That
have
looks very creepy.
Frank Lee After Alcatraz. Escaping there. And then we have, this is not really a graphic novel, but it's not a manga either. So I wanted to share this with you. This is the Uncanny X-Men Trading Cards, the complete series. And yes, indeed, this is all the cards illustrated by Jim Lee in the original X-Men trading card.
That's pretty cool.
It is really fun. It is really neat. And there's like interviews in the front with Jim Lee talking about, I just turned to one page and he said it was a lot of work and he was really worried about having his commitment with X-Men. And then now he'd committed to make 192 cards as well, but he's really glad he did it. So really fun little history there. If you're into Marvel Comics or Jim Lee or trading cards.
Apparently, when you open the book, it immediately opens to a Rogue.
To Rogue, of course.
Because when you did it, you opened to a sketch version of Rogue.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but then you opened, I guess, to that. And then I opened to the color version. So that's interesting.
That's because it's my book.
It's not really. It will be here for sale.
So Bleach is having their 20th anniversary. So they have re-released issue number 1. So we have issue number 1 of Bleach. Very excited about that. Cat Gamer number 2. This is a cute book, y'all. Cute book. She's a gamer and has cats. Disney's Frozen, the manga. Excuse me, Frozen 2, the manga. The Duke of Death and His Maid, number 2. Number 1 was really fun. I read number 1. I loved it a lot. It was cute. Game, Between the Suits.
And this is shrink wrapped for your more mature readers.
We have The Haunted Bookstore, Gateway to a Parallel Universe, number 2. I did not read number 1, but I need to read that one. That one sounds good. This one would have made my list, except Derek decided I couldn't have any manga on my list because I'm excited about reading Ice Blade Sorcerer Shall Rule the World.
I didn't decide she couldn't have any manga. I decided she had enough other things.
I had too many things on my list. So this is special order. But once again, wanted to show you that we will do everything in our power to get you what we can because we now have Simon & Schuster, guys. If you want Viz Media, Simon & Schuster is really the distributor that carries a lot of their stuff.
We should be able to get, now granted, there is still a manga shortage going on and a paper shortage. So
and we actually didn't get all of this, but we're missing 2 issues for him.
Can you say the name of this title?
Jormungand.
The art looks really cool.
Yeah, and it's also shrink wrapped. But you'll see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11. We will do everything in our power, and it does have a parental warning, explicit content, so it is wrapped. but it is a psychological thriller. We've got Welcome to the Monster Detective Agency. This is, I gotta read the thing on the side. I can't read the fancy handwriting. Kimono Hihen. Kimono Hihen. Hihen. The J sound is on a J sound. But anyway, it's a new number 1. Monster Universe. That sounds interesting. Pokemon Sword and Shield number 4. A returner's magic should be special. So this is a dystopian Dungeons and Dragons kind of thing. Like, yeah, it's fun. I'm enjoying this one. I haven't read the whole thing yet. Sagami number 1. This one I don't know about. Let's see. That's what this says. It says, you're a Sagami too? A troubled girl's life changes when she ends up in a fantasy world with dragons, curious characters, and her own emerging ability to control flames. The girl known as Ayumi is a troubled European teenager who loves manga and books, keeps her happy, though she lacks honest-to-goodness friends. But this is not the case in the fantasy land known as Azestria. In this strange new world, there are dragons, creatures, and warriors who can wield power beyond our wildest imagination. When Ayumi arrives, she learns that she may also be a Sagami. This warrior class of supernatural and superhuman abilities is one of the most honored and respected peoples in this new world. But is everything actually better in Azestria?
Everything she said.
Sakamoto Days, Volume 3 from Yoto Suzuki.
I like the art. I like the spot varnish on the title.
It's cool. Sakura-san Wants to Be Noticed. This is by Akina Sora, number 1. Popular series, Shaman King. We are on volume 28, 29, and 30. So this is get all your Shaman King in one go. Well, three in one. They like to do their omnibuses.
Mm-hmm. Super big books.
Makes it easier to get all the story too, especially when they're around 30 issues. Yeah. So this is Tales of the Kingdom. New number 1 also has a parental advisory warning, also shrink wrapped. So I don't know about this book either, but and there's no description on the back. There's just a pretty castle.
Well, a pretty castle, could be everything. It is a pretty castle.
So yeah, I don't know. Don't know what's going on there. How about this one? The weakest contestant of all space and time. So yes, they survival of the fittest. After escaping a brutal fighting tournament, Yoshizawa Itomo and his band of fellow losers are now on the run on an alien planet. The tournament organizers aren't happy with their jailbreak and have sent the gang's former opponents out after them. Though they might be weak, together, Hitomo and the others stand a chance. Just one problem. They can hardly stand each other. So this is number 2. In number 1, we found out that these people who run this tournament gathered the weakest contestants to find out who was the least capable of all the planets. So this is our weakest Earthling, apparently.
Is it just his fate at risk, or is he fighting for the Earth?
From what I can tell, it's just his. They just wanted to find out who was the weakest. All whatever.
Of course, I can't see why they
but he
know that unless
and he
helps,
helps.
They're going to conquer.
He helps his fellow group escape too. World's End Soulite. Salt.
Who knows?
SOLTE. However you say that, I don't know. And that's it, folks.
So, like I said, we are going to send out the email next. If you've got stuff that's already here, you'll get the email. We'll send out the email tomorrow once everything else has come in. Image, Dark Horse. Those are the big 2. Boom, Image, Dark Horse, and Boom. Or I guess Aftershock or Dynamite are probably the 5 big publishers that we didn't get yet today. But anywho, they'll be here tomorrow, according to the distributor. So we'll see.
We'll see.
And come see Joetta tomorrow anyway. Bye.
Bye, guys.